been waiting for so long. Now those feelings are so gone. I don't care what else goes on. We will take you away in the night when you see me, and I'm feeling free. Leave me to play.
We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt, we'll take you higher. We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt, we'll take you higher. We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt, we'll take you higher. We fill the place with our entire face splitting, bass driven gunfire.
Alright, we back, guys. We streaming. We here again. I have an actually decent intro song. Now that I have a Monstercast subscription, I have more access to music, some which is pretty hype from like other streamers I watch. There's a few songs that are really good that I added, and I'll be adding more, but we back. How's everyone today on this Tuesday? I built another engine off stream. I built the other huge engine because we already spent 2 hours and 45 minutes one time doing it, and probably don't want to watch that again. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the new song. I think it's pretty hype. The other song, it was just too slow. I was just kind of like using it while I waited to get something better, but yeah. This place is looking pretty awesome now, and we're going to do some more building today. Maybe even work on the storage system, since we kind of figured out what we were gonna do yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but last stream, I should say. Oh yeah, I completed something pretty fancy. Remember how in last stream we were digging out an area for like a super busted super smelter bamboo farm? Well, I pretty much finished it. Since the last time, I can kind of explain how it works to show you if you want, but it's really awesome. It's all my own design. It's actually harvesting right now. It's harvesting some bamboo. It's fully self-sustaining. It doesn't need any player input aside from when you smell items, so it's really awesome. Let's see. Hello, Jordan. Jordan says that he is sick. F in the chat. Can we get an F in the chat for Jordan? Jordan's one of my IRL friends, by the way, so sometimes he comes in chat to troll, in case anyone's wondering. But yes, I can get endless amounts of glass and anything else that I need to sort or smelt now. I haven't like put a roof here yet. Kind of be beneficial. Jordan, I hope you're happy. There's a lot of people saying F for you. If he's still here, probably is. But yeah, this thing has a very special unloading system. It doesn't waste barely any bamboo, except for what gets flung out the back. It collects almost everything. Like, it's really efficient, so it's pretty cool. F stomach bug sedge. Oh yeah, I also started a bee habitat, because I need to make a bee farm, so I figured I'd just like breed bees and stuff in here. And I have a few bees. There's 2 of them that are adult, and then there's 1 baby bee, and I can actually harvest these guys, although I'm not. Oh, there they go all at once. Literally the second the sun came up, they were just like, yee. Time to farm that pollen. Anyways, there's a few different things we could build today. There's a few different things, and I'm happy to do either one. Just kind of depends on what you guys want to do. So option 1, we could work on a storage system / sugarcane farm down here. Because I would build up the walls here, and I'd start like actually maybe working on an interior hallway design. Is this on my playlist? Is Spotify being stupid? I'm pretty sure Spotify is being stupid. I even changed a few settings on Spotify. You know, I really don't want to have to like not use Spotify because it's so unreliable for playing music that's on my playlist. Like, it's on shuffle. It's meant to stay on my playlist. I don't get what the heck it's doing. There's nothing else in the queue, is there? I don't know. We had this problem last stream where Spotify just kind of was like, you wanted to be on this one playlist, and it's like, actually, we're just gonna start playing random other music. That's so annoying. But yeah, back to what we were actually supposed to be doing when Spotify's not being stupid. Spotify being just very, very small brain. Anyways, yeah, storage system. We could do a storage system, or we could work on the other engines, because I gathered a lot of materials. If we go down here, I have a lot of blackstone. I have stuff for concrete. I have plenty of wool. I have plenty of dye and glass now. So we could either work on more engines, work on storage system, or I actually have enough materials that I could build more flying machines. In fact, actually yesterday I built another one. I built a 5th flying machine over here. So I have enough materials probably for like 2 or 3 more, and I can go buy more honey blocks. I found some diamonds while end city busting. I actually went end busting a little while ago, so I could get a ton of shulker shells, and I have a really epic ender chest now. It's very evolved. I'll show you. I don't actually remember where I put it. It's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, and I have a funny story. I managed to die, but in a very spectacular way, a little while ago. And it's probably pretty insane. I've actually heard of this happening before, and I thought that I was being smart and I was avoiding it, but I really wasn't. Yeah, so ender chest. I have been collecting rockets and gunpowder. I have this. I have so many elytras now, and I have a ton of shulker shells. So I'm all set on shulkers for a long time. I have plenty of diamonds at the moment, which is good. I got some extra stuff, but yeah. Alright. I'm trying to figure out if there's actually a lot of people saying engine or just one person saying engine. If you want to see me work on the engines, type 1. If you want to see me work on storage system and parts of the tail, type 2. That's the best way to figure out what people actually want to see. Because it's really easy to type 1 or 2. Oh, there goes chat. Oh my goodness. It's actually really split down the middle. It's gonna be difficult. Let's see. So 1 was for engines, 2 was for storage system. I'm thinking storage system is winning. It's hard to tell. I think storage system is winning. Alright, you can stop spamming now. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna do storage system, from what I can tell. I mean, we could work on maybe engines later, I don't know. We'll have to see, but yeah, I managed to die in a pretty funny way. So I was in the end, and I was respawning a dragon to get another portal, so that I could fly in a new direction for end cities, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go fly, like, and sit on one of the towers as the dragons respawn. And I was like, oh, I'll go to one that's not gonna get, like, blown up when the crystal regenerates, because you know how, when you respawn the dragon, it respawns the crystals as well, and it creates an explosion. And I was like, oh, I'll just leave before this tower gets blown up. And it'll be great, it'll be just fine. I can just fly away. But unfortunately, I was unlucky, and also, like, it wasn't smart to do. But I was unlucky, and I managed to pick the second tower, just the second tower getting its crystal regenerated. So I flew up there, and I was like, huh, I don't really see the beams from the end crystals that are pointing at a tower, because it wasn't rendering from the angle I was at. And then, sure enough, a few seconds before my tower exploded, I realized, oh my god, my tower is the one getting regenerated. I had to leave. So I was flying away in midair, a few blocks away, when my tower blew up. Like I say, it blew up because it just makes an explosion when it respawns a crystal. And I got caught in the blast and died. And so I had to make it back there, and I got all my stuff back, and it was fine. I got it, well, I say all my stuff. I got everything but my arrows for my infinity bow, meaning I had to just blow up every single crystal by punching it by hand, which was dangerous. I didn't die again, and it was okay, just was tedious, and I couldn't shoot the dragon, so it was a huge pain. But it was pretty funny at the time. Alrighty, storage system, here we go. So what we need to do first is build out the walls of this area before I can do storage system. That's what we have to do. So that means I need to pull up reference images, Venator, Star Destroyer, engines, because that'll show me a back view, Google Images, here we go. This is where the fun begins. So the walls like kind of slope a little bit, and there's definitely decoration, which I probably won't be able to add now. I do play Battlefront, yeah, Battlefront 2, like the new one. I play it sometimes, although I have a lot of editing to do for a certain video that I've been working on for a while now. Oh. But yeah, I think I saw like in one image there were some red stripes back here, just vertical stripes that I think look cool. I don't see them in every image. And so I'm just going to add them because creative liberty. I think it would look cool. Just to be a break from the monotonous gray stone. Like, I'm going to add detailing down here. I just haven't yet. Like the engines, what I mean by detailing. If you look at the engines, they're fully detailed. Like, nothing is getting done to those. But parts like the underside of the ship are not fully detailed. I'm going to go put these flowers away. I had them when I was making a bee habitat. And I no longer need them. I also, a little while ago, I had my flower farm on. I was like, hey, I'm going to turn it on for like a few minutes. It'll be fine. I'm not going to forget to turn it off. I'm not going to just lag the entire server by having like thousands and thousands of seeds on the ground. And then I promptly forgot. I logged off. But the thing is, there's another member on the server who lives over there. His house kind of got yeeted a while ago, but it was fine with him. He's fine with it. Because I warned him about that before he even built there. Anyways, this front porch it just got yeeted. The property value is just horrible right now. There's no saving it. But anyways, he loads the chunks when he's in the area. And so my flower farm was still going. And then I realized a long time later when I came back that my flower farm was on. And there were so many seeds. And I used up so much bone meal. I have a lot of bone meal. I have infinite amounts of bone meal as well because of this this villager area. It's just constantly producing bone meal. But it was kind of funny, and I got a ton of flowers out of that. Alright, let's get started here. I'm going to put my slime over here. I'm just collecting slime. I actually have a lot. I've been lighting up caves slowly underground, and my slime farm is getting more efficient, I've noticed. There's actually more slime. I agree, Battlefront 2 should not have been cancelled. It was a mega sad moment. We were so close to getting the Ahsoka, Padme, Ventress, characters like that. It would have been so good. I need that. Did I use cyan? Yeah, I used cyan terracotta. I'm gonna need some. Might actually have to mine cyan terracotta in the near future. Anything else I need? I don't think so right now. I mean, I'm gonna need red cyan or red terracotta, so may as well grab some of that. Join the channel. I don't actually have that stuff. I'm pretty sure I can enable channel members. I just haven't. Like, the options that are there, it's showing up for me like a thing that I could do. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Anyways. Yeah, I'm really excited for this to be done. Like, people often ask, like, oh, how do you have patience or dedication, I guess, to build really giant things or just time-consuming projects? And my response is always I think about the end result, and I think about how cool it's gonna look, and I don't worry about the time that it's gonna take. Like, that just looks so cool, and it's not even detailed yet, and it's missing 6 out of the 8 engines. So we're gonna need more than just this stone, because it's a pretty big area. If you look at it, the walls here are quite significant. And I need to light that up clearly. Actually, I have a few torches. I'm gonna have to light the whole area up, actually. A little bit. You haven't missed too much if you just got here. We kind of had like a mini poll in chat where I was like, guys, type 1 for one option for what we could do, type 2 for another, and there was just a flood of messages. I've never seen that many messages that fast. I'm not even kidding. And yeah, we ended up deciding that we're going to work on the storage system, which first means building the walls of the tail. And I guess maybe the roof. We don't necessarily need that, but we're going to be working on the storage system today. And the cool thing about that is the sooner I build the storage system, the sooner I get to move into the Venator and actually call it my home. I can move out of my puny storage system in the Architens, which would be nice. Alright, reference image moment. What do we have to do? There's like a ridge halfway up where it looks like it bumps out a block. Just for no reason, just because. So I don't remember. I made the frame for this so long ago. It doesn't look like it slopes in at all. It definitely slopes up, but it doesn't slope in, which is helpful because that just adds more annoyance. Just more. It's always easier the less angles and slopes that you have to deal with. It's just a general rule for building. Yeah, it's gonna be cool when the Star Wars shows come out. It's gonna be awesome. What'll I do? Republic stuff on the ground. Well, guys, well, that is a good question, and if you haven't been around when we've talked about that before, you're in for a real treat, because the entire area on the ground, you might notice there's a very distinct border on the ground, and that marks out an area of the cityscape of Coruscant that I'm going to be building the capital of the Republic and Empire and later New Republic. In Star Wars, that's going to be what the entire 600 by 600 area is. So yes, there will be Star Wars stuff on the ground. It's not going to be left like this, just wasteland of creeper holes and general debris. Spooter. Thoughts on Gina Carano? It's gonna be, like, my thoughts on it is mostly just, it's gonna be annoying in the story because they're gonna have to find like some lame way to explain away the absence of the character. Like, for me, her character, like, the absence of it won't like completely destroy the story of the Mandalorian. It's gonna be weird, and I don't know. It's just the whole thing is annoying. It could have worked out in so many better ways. Like she could have phrased stuff so much better, or just not said anything. I mean, I think she probably could have conveyed the message, or at least a similar message, without having to like make that comparison. I don't know. It's just annoying. It's making me like less excited for the Mandalorian. My opinion on the last season of the Clone Wars: the first arc is amazing. The third arc is amazing. The third arc, I don't speak of that. I don't think of that. I forget about it and block it from my memory. A little bit dramatic, but I really did not like the arc, like the Ahsoka arc. Not because Ahsoka, but because of just how boring it was and how just forgettable. I have to add this bump out, this like ridge. And it's halfway up. Was her character like replaced by someone? I haven't seen anything about that. Like I haven't been following it a ton after like the initial issue. Can you show me how much you have done until now on your Megabase sweep? Sure. Yeah, we can do flybys. We usually do like several flybys, and each stream, like you do kind of be sliding out there. That was really weird to watch. Yeah, we usually do several flybys per stream, just for fun. So definitely there'll be flybys. And it looks way better now that I have the other major engine. There's only 6 more to do. I think that's parallel. Yeah, that's good. I love Star Wars, but this guy takes fanboy to a whole new level. I mean, I could have been a Star Wars channel. I thought about it. I tried for a bit, and I was like, there's not a big enough audience for Star Wars, especially like a Star Wars channel with 20 subscribers at the time. And it was also like in a dead period for Star Wars, right after the Rise of Skywalker, when Star Wars was just kind of blah. Before like it kind of got revived by Clone Wars and Mandalorian and stuff. So I figure 2 of my favorite just hobbies and stuff is Star Wars and Minecraft. So why not combine the two and build Star Wars in Minecraft? That was my master plan. Alright, let me go back up here and continue this. All part of the plan. Do the battle over Coruscant. I'm not going to say I am, and I'm not going to say I'm not. Because I could definitely build a Providence if we wanted to. There's no time limit to how long we could play in this world. It would just eventually be on single player. It'd be a download of the server, continued in single player after other people are done. I mean, there's no time limit. It's just when you guys are bored, when I'm bored. Realistically, building a Providence class carrier destroyer next to it of the same scale would take a long time. It might actually be more difficult because the Providence, it's mostly curves, which is incredibly difficult to build in Minecraft. The Venator, it's all angles. There's like not a single curve except for the engines, which means that it would be much more difficult to build a Providence. I'm sure we could do it given time. It just depends on if we're bored at that point, like we meaning you guys and me. If you don't have any ideas for Megabase, you see, you don't necessarily have to have like an original idea for a Megabase. For example, I'm very unoriginal. I'm bad at thinking up original ideas on my own. Like if you look at what we're doing now, it's something that already exists. So if you're ever lacking in ideas for a Megabase, then try just like looking at something in the real world or something from another franchise, something that you're interested in. It could be whatever. It could be like a landmark, like something famous in the real world. Could be something from like a fictional universe like Star Wars. That's my advice if you're unsure of Megabase ideas, because it's really difficult coming up with original ideas unless you're just a creative person. I am not a very creative person. Definitely not. It's like, yeah, I built a mansion in Fozzencraft, but that's like the most generic thing ever. If you think about it, building a house in Minecraft is just an extra fancy house. Pretty much, okay. I do not have the speed bridge today. That spider just got yeeted. It just, rip spooter. I keep looking over at chat, that's why I'm failing so much. Sad. I've thought about building Hogwarts, and I actually have built Hogwarts before. A long time ago in creative. It wasn't like super good, but it was really fun to build. But I've definitely thought about doing it. I actually have several ideas that are like actually original, kind of, that I want to build in survival at some point in 1.17 specifically. I'm out of cyan terracotta. That I'm really excited for, that aren't like Star Wars related, but I'm waiting for 1.17. I don't want to spoil anything, but I have 3 ideas. And I think you might be interested in them. You're watching this in class while taking the test, bruh. Well, hopefully you can still concentrate on that. That sounds important, unless it's like not a major test or something, but anyways, moving on. I better have some terracotta up here. I don't know. I might have terracotta in my Architects, so good I do. I don't even need that much. Being on Grimstone Caves, I think it's cool. I'm not quite sure how I feel yet about literally the entire underground being Grimstone at a certain point. Like, sure, there's like the andesite, which looks incredibly out of place. But I like Grimstone as a block. I'm just not sure how I feel about everything underground being Grimstone, if you know what I mean. But yeah. I'm excited to build with it though, for sure. It's like one of my new favorite blocks. You can't use multiple... This is literally just useless then. Actually useless. There's going to be a full interior for the Venator, yes. Anyone who's wondering about interior, yes. Yes to everything you're thinking, probably. The Venator will have technically two parts to its interior. It's going to have a functional part, which is kind of what we're working on now, or will be soon once I'm done with the walls. It's going to and then it's going to have a cosmetic interior. So kind of my plan is we're going to have a lot of decorative stuff closer to the front of the ship, and most of the tail, or maybe all of the tail, is going to be mostly functional. Like underneath here in this thin area of the tail where there's not a lot of room for stuff, I'm going to put a sugarcane farm, because I have a design for a super good sugarcane farm, but it's also thin. It's not very wide. So there'll be plenty of room to fit it down there. So there's going to be basically two parts to the interior. Bye! Everything has been done by hand that you've seen here. Everything has been done in survival. All of it by hand. No cheats or anything. Well, actually, the only thing like that you could consider a cheat, so kind of a long story. When we were setting up the server, we were talking about data packs, and people suggested having like a data pack. There's like this data pack that makes it so you can throw concrete powder into a cauldron of water and it auto turns it to concrete. I was one of the people who voted against that, but it ended up, that data pack ended up on here by majority. So I haven't built like a concrete machine, so that's why there's a cauldron down there. If this were just like normal single player survival and that weren't already on there, I wouldn't be using it, but I just use that to save time. But you could consider that a cheat, I suppose, because it's a data pack. It's just really the only thing it prevents is like having to sit there literally for hours for the amount of concrete I've made, either making a fancy machine that usually is likely to blow itself up. And I'm perfectly fine with doing that. But I just decided to use that because I was already there, so. You may hate me for that, but. I watch Dream SMP. Yeah, I watch a few members. I don't watch like everything. I just watch specific members if they're on there. I watch Techno and Filza when they do Dream SMP. I really like many ideas on that or real life landmarks, but they're just huge. I just say to myself, they'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow hasn't come yet. That's true. One of the best pieces of advice I can give for building huge things is, or for just starting anything, is just start it. Just start it, forehead. Anyways, but yeah, I definitely am a procrastinator myself. I often don't like to start stuff. I find it difficult. It's just part of my personality. But yeah, you don't have to build something huge either. Like, you could easily just look up, like, if you wanted to build a house or like a small mansion or something. Like, a mansion doesn't have to be huge. If you think about it, real life mansions, they're not, most of them aren't the scale on like my mansion was for comparison. So you could easily just build like a small thing, but it just kind of depends on what you want to do. Like, you don't have to build a huge thing. I just build huge stuff just because, like, I like it. It's just fun. Like, I like the grind. I like the end result. I watch Hermitcraft sometimes. I kind of stopped watching it a month or two ago because I got really busy and I just haven't gotten into it again. But I watched, like, the first, like, quite a few months of the season. I kind of stopped watching after Decked Out a little bit. Yeah, like I said before, there's going to be plenty of detailing that goes here later on. But for now, I'm doing a first pass of this. Soon, I'm going to just have to go on here for a few hours, just off camera, because it's going to be probably not terribly interesting to watch on camera. Most of it will just be me sitting here trying to figure out what I'm going to do for detailing, and then, like, realistically 5 minutes at a time of actually building something for the detailing, so I'm gonna have to do that for the bottom. There's a few things I need to do there. I have to detail stuff that we're building now, for one thing. I have not made a gunpowder farm yet, no. I kind of prioritized working on that. Gunpowder farm, there's a few farms I need to build. I need a gunpowder farm / general mob farm. I'm not sure if I'm gonna build, like, which type. I also need a bee farm. Or like a honey farm. That's not that hard to build though. Doesn't take that long. And I need a gold farm. So those are, like, I'm gonna choose one of those to work on next, because I just finished a bamboo farm literally yesterday. And a super smelter. Which was a big step. Thank you for making my day better. Well, I'm glad I can help in even a small way. How long have I been working on this? I think we've been on the server like a month and a half, because the server started in like early January. I think it was like January 3rd, I think. I didn't start the Venator immediately, so the Venator realistically has been going for like about a month. But if you count the time since I actually designed my first thing related to the Venator, like the frame, then it's been like 3 months. Like, I made the frame a long time ago for a video in 2020. It's like, I'm pretty sure the video was before Christmas or maybe like right after Christmas. I don't remember specifically when I uploaded it. It was around Christmas time. I'm gonna get a face cam soon. I keep like wanting to like be able to do stuff that involves a face cam, like actually interact more. Like, you can have expressions and people can see you and stuff like that. I just think it's better for interaction, so I'll be getting one soon-ish, like in a few weeks probably. I have no intention of hyping it up. Like, basically, one day I'm just gonna turn on the stream and there'll be a face cam. That's the extent that it's gonna be. I don't see a reason to hype anything up. So it would just one day, no, there'll probably be a face cam in the next few weeks. Most likely. When do I hope to finish this absolutely massive build? The best answer I could give for that is I'll finish it when it's done, but actually, realistically, several months. Probably like 2 months from now, we'll have... I estimate that we'll finish the exterior in like 2 months, and the interior in like another couple months. What are my thoughts on the Kenobi series? I'm really excited for it. A lot of the reason just because it's going to have Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. I'm excited for that. Alright, so finish the bottom part of that. Let me check my reference image. I'm going to have to do that. I think I just fell off, yep. I tabbed out and I just barely saw myself falling off before I tabbed out. Epic. So it bumps out one block and then slopes in. It's like the only place it slopes in. And then there's the actual details, which I'll add later on. What's my favorite Star Destroyer? My absolute favorite Star Destroyer is... I don't remember if it's canon. I think it's canon, but it hasn't really been seen anywhere. Oh, this song is good. I need to, like... I'll do a flyby to this song. My absolute favorite Star Destroyer. It's a little bit obscure, but it's the Allegiance-class battlecruiser. I'm pretty sure it got canonized in the Essential Guide to Warfare. I could be wrong. It could be Legends only. It's tied the Allegiance-class battlecruiser and the Venator. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically a normal Imperial Star Destroyer, but like really beefed. It's about half again as long. It has a ton of extra cannons and armor. It doesn't have a hangar. And it just looks really epic. Alright, get ready here. Flyby moment. Can't see it right now, but I'm headbanging. Oh, not far enough yet. Alright, so this bumps out by one block and then it kind of slopes upward because we're now one block out from this. Yeah, it's in Thrawn's Revenge, yep. I think... I can't remember if it was in the Essential Guide to Warfare or not. Oh yeah, I've heard of the Eclipse for sure. I play the Thrawn's Revenge mod for Star Wars Empire War, so I'm familiar with a lot of the major legend ships. Okay, so this part doesn't really need to go in yet. In terms of... maybe I should have, like, stairs. I'm not sure. I just got recommended this, but it actually looks sick. Well, thank you. I guess I'll just choose, like, a point halfway up. Actually, how many blocks is it to get up here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we'll just go 4 blocks up. Seems reasonable. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a transportation inside. We could do like a Malevolence style, just like railway from Star Wars, like how the Malevolence had like trains and stuff inside of it. See how fast I can go. This song requires me to go faster. I might. We could have, realistically, like a little train or something inside. That would be cool to have just a minecart rail running around the interior. It's definitely big enough, for sure. How many hours have I spent on this? I'm not sure. I've done most of this on stream. Some of it I've done off stream. Okay, this actually needs to go up one more block. The majority has been done on stream. I might smooth that out a little bit. So I'm not really sure. You probably could add like maybe 5 or 6 hours to the total streams time. Realistically. Okay, so every time this slopes up, I'm gonna have to make this go up because it does slope up over time. Not very fast, but it does. Have a Star Wars museum inside. I mean, there's going to be a lot of Star Wars related things on the inside. It's going to realistically, I don't need a ton of room in it for actual functional stuff. I mean, I'm going to be fitting an entire storage system in here, bulk storage down there, sugarcane farm there, and probably a potion brewing system somewhere else around here, but most of it's going to be decorative, realistically. I wish there was a way to like see how many total hours you've played Minecraft, like on Steam. Maybe there is and I just like am unaware, but that would be really cool. Yeah, I have a little bit less than 200 hours in Star Wars Empire War on Steam, so I am familiar with Legends ships, including the Eclipse. That doesn't need to slope up yet. Let me see if this is actually looking decent. I'm gonna refine it with slabs for sure, and actually maybe stairs. Just kind of looks awkward right now. I'm gonna go sleep so that there's not mobs everywhere. Oh, that was actually really dangerous. I might have died of kinetic energy if I'd crashed into that. Luckily, I've gotten pretty good at flying in and out of the small hangar on the Architens. Okay, let me actually look at this down here. Because it definitely bumps out here. It just looks awkward because there's no detailing yet. It's literally just like flat stone. I feel like there should be something. Let me check the reference image. It's just hard to make a smooth slope because the thing is, this tail, it's just a very gradual slope, and very gradual slopes in Minecraft, they just look awkward because there's no way to make it fully joined together like this. The only thing you can do is just make it go out by a block. Like, there's no alternative to that, so it's just difficult to pull off. Yes, chat. Favorite Star Wars movie. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Mine is Revenge of the Sith. And then probably Rogue One. But I want to hear what you guys, what your favorite movie is. Please don't spam. If you... What was that? Chunk glitch. If you spam, then I must ban. It's just not needed, not helpful. I don't have a ton of patience for spam. I mean, like, if it's emoji spam, I don't know. It's just annoying. It looks like it may have all gotten deleted by Nightbot. Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith. Empire. Yeah, lots of people like Empire Strikes Back. I haven't seen it in a while. I need to watch it again. It's been quite a while since I've seen Empire Strikes Back. Alright, I'm out of stone. Guess we'll go grab some more. Alright, just fill up these shulker boxes. I have a pretty decent amount of stone here for mining out the area for the super smelter. Watched your first Star Wars movie yesterday. Excellent. I'm pretty sure the first Star Wars movie I actually watched was The Force Awakens, because it had just come out, or it came out very recently at the time. And then I watched the original trilogy like after that, but I ended up, this funny, that was the first one I watched. I've been watching Clone Wars for a long time. Before that, though. Anyways, I'm just gonna load up all these shulker boxes with stone. Like, there's no point in having to sit down here. All of it's gonna be needed up there, and more. Okay, I think this is like 4 shulker boxes. I filled all those up, yeah. If Mojang would just add a darn, like, ability for you to see what's in shulker boxes in vanilla, then I'd get rid of the mod. But until then, we're gonna be using the mod. because it is so annoying having to dump every single shulker on the ground and manually open it to figure out what's inside of it. I played Minecraft for many years like that, and I'm so done. Used to build Mos Eisley, I know how it's spelled. I think you spelled it right. That looks right. I could be wrong though. I'm not obsessed with spelling, but that looks right. Oh yeah, I was gonna add red stripes, like here. I forgot about that. We're gonna do that. This just looks so awkward right now. I'm gonna add stairs to make the slope less awkward. There's a few options for adding vertical slope, like sloping like this does, like from here to here. There's a few options to make it slightly better. One of those options is having grindstones. Yeah, it sounds like it's weird, but it does work a little bit. That is one option. I'll consider that, and that would help with detailing. I've already used grindstones on the engine, so there's already a precedent for that. I think the shulker box thing is just called like shulker box viewer or something. Pretty sure that's what it is. I just have a fabric version of it. But it's just super helpful, very convenient. When someone doesn't like the prequels. I really like the prequels. I dislike certain aspects of them, like certain dialogue. Everyone knows what it is. Although at this point I don't dislike it. I just like start laughing whenever Anakin says his dumb stuff. I find it easier to just if it's just like bad dialogue, you can kind of take it and just make it just funny. You don't have to take it seriously. Like if you don't take like I don't like sand seriously, then it's really just funny because of how it's like dumb it sounds. So I don't have a problem with that because I just find it funny. But Jar Jar is actively annoying and actively just a pain to have to deal with and watch. Especially in the Clone Wars. Like the TV show. Sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. 10 out of 10 pickup line. Alright, it's gonna look better when I add the red stripes. I am going to pick up grindstones. I actually am tempted to go into creative testing world. I'll see if there's more terracotta down here. That'd be convenient. There actually is. Yes. Yes, dude. Give me that terracotta. I need more of that. I don't have to go mining right now. There's too much stuff in my inventory. Oops. Yeah, I've really outgrown this storage system. Oh, chat, I'm very rich. You want to see how wealthy I am? Gaze upon the End City loot. All this is End City loot. Not that. That's the custom heads. Diamond armor. Delicious. I'm very wealthy in diamond armor that I'm realistically never gonna use. I actually might use these shovels and pickaxes. But, netherite tools have diamond in them because of a texture pack. I have Phil's custom netherite texture pack because I think it looks really cool. Netherite, in my opinion, just looks really boring without it. Alright, we're gonna get some grindstones. It looks similar to stone tools. But when you have the netherite, it looks a lot better in my opinion. Or have the diamond in the netherite. Okay, why don't we make 32 grindstones? That means I need 32 slabs. What'd I do? I somehow picked up all of them. That was not helpful. Alright, I have enough terracotta probably to build the stripes. Yeah, I stream on Wednesday and Saturday, although This Saturday I will not be streaming because I'll be gone. I'll be traveling. So I'll probably stream on Sunday instead. Alright, we're gonna add 2 red stripes back here. Let me see if I can find the reference image where I originally saw them. That'd be convenient. I might just have to freehand build it with no reference image for this part. It's not the end of the world. Ah, there it is. Actually, the red stripes are closer toward the middle. They're kind of in the middle. Okay, so like, you can actually, his texture pack, it's on his, like, Twitch about page. It's a link there. So it's gonna be right here, basically. Let's just say we'll make each one like 4 blocks. They're relatively thick. And there's not a huge gap between them. Well, we'll make it, I think, a 2-block gap. We might do 1 block. Actually, you know what? We're going to make both of them 5 blocks wide with a 1-block gap. It's a very small gap in the picture I'm looking at. That looks like about the right place. I'm going to add slabs and or stairs up here and down here to break up the, just the blocks so it looks better. I can just go ahead and remove this and replace it with terracotta. When Jar Jar is secretly the Sith Lord everyone was looking for. A Sith Lord? Oh shoot, where does this go down? Oh wait, it was always 1 block down, never mind. Never mind, I'm dumb. Should probably just put that so I make sure that that's where that stops. Beans, it's just like a meme that was stream meme now. Just for no reason, it got created a few weeks ago, along with like the Shrek meme where we kind of destroyed Shrek's home. Because it got created when I was destroying the swamp down there, and I also have destroyed this swamp, although not quite as much yet. Although, yeah, chat, if you haven't seen it, this entire area, or most of this area, used to be a forest biome. And then I completely yeeted it because it's part of Coruscant. There's one of the borders. So this entire place used to be forest, and I still have to destroy the land itself. Although I found this really cool area. This was connected by 1 block. I removed the blocks, so it's floating. But there is just this really cool little mini floating island. I kind of want to keep this and somehow incorporate it into Coruscant. Like, it just is so cool. I don't want to destroy it. It was connected right here by 2 blocks. But I thought that was really cool looking. That looks really cool from far away. You're not going to be able to see as much of this either because there's 2 engines that block a lot of your view of that as well. So for now, it's as visible as it is because we're missing some of the engines. And monkey, true. Who would win, nuclear lizard or monkey? When I first started seeing memes for that, they've kind of died down now. They got like completely overrun by stock market memes at the time. Honestly, both of those memes are kind of dead at this point. But when I first saw them, I was so confused. I was like, wait, why am I seeing so many Godzilla memes all of a sudden? And then I finally realized there's like a trailer had come out. And I was like, ah, I see now. Yeah, Shrek, the current storyline for Shrek at the moment is that he's going to be in an escape pod that got launched from the Venator. He'll just be vibing in an escape pod because he tried to take over the Venator after he escaped from the Republic prison on the Coruscant below. He made it to the Venator and then left in an escape pod because he was getting hunted down and was going to get yeeted back into prison. My favorite Star Wars character is Obi-Wan. Part of the reason I'm excited for the Kenobi series. Does that extend all the way down? It does not. Oh, wait, never mind. It goes all the way down here, not to the lower part. Never mind. I was getting confused. Goodbye. See ya. I actually don't know if I'm gonna have enough terracotta. Bro. I need to make a lot of torches. But spamming torches makes me sad. Oh, that was on the other side of the wall. Actually. Oh, dang, it wasn't close enough. Normally, a little trick you can do is if something is in like a corner of a block like that, and you can see the texture, oftentimes its hitbox will be clipping through the wall, and you can shoot an arrow at it and hit it. But that wasn't far enough through the wall, unfortunately. Sag. Just replace this with our terracotta here. I'm probably going to work on the engines tomorrow, most likely. I bet that's what we'll work on. The cool thing is it's not going to take that long to build. Dang it, I mean remove that block. It's not going to take as long to remove the engines because we've already built the biggest ones. Did I say remove the engines? If I did, I meant to say build them. This needs to stay. Okay, can you just stop? Get out of here. But yeah, the other engines that are remaining are much smaller. The largest ones that are still there, they're half the size of that. So it won't be that bad to build them. Our Lord and Savior Obi-Wan Kenobi, indeed. I might sleep again because it's a mob farm down here, although I need gunpowder as always. I don't need any of that stuff though, not helpful. Not needed. I have so many spider eyes, and I was half-hearted collecting them for a potion brewing setup, but I don't think I'm ever going to use how many I have at this point. I have a lot. Just from slowly killing spiders over time. Would I make a tutorial for the consular class cruiser? Maybe. If I build one, then maybe. I have like a design for a Y-wing, Republic era Y-wing. It's orange because that's the closest thing I could get to yellow with slabs. There are no yellow slabs, and don't even think about saying sandstone. I tried it and it looked horrible. But yeah, I don't know if I'll make a tutorial on that. We just have to see. Okay, I think I. Get out of here. I think we finished that. Okay, that was a good addition. Grindstone time. Oh, I'm so good. I was so certain I would fail that utterly. I kind of want to do it along this area to break up this these like change and slope areas. There's no easy way for me to describe that. It needs to go down. Already looks better. It's just very basic detailing. It's gonna get more advanced. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to build this slightly differently. Why am I pillaring up with cyan terracotta? That was supposed to be like that. Oops. Uh-oh. When speed fails something utterly. F in the chat. You know, that emoji, the flushed emoji is like, it's so weird, yes, and like cursed sometimes. I don't know. It just makes everything weird. Even the most like random normal things, it just makes it cursed in my opinion. Is that supposed to be different? No, that's fine. Good. Knee grindstones over here. I'm not gonna worry about like pillaring to that. It's not far enough away. Come on, yes! Block clutch, by the way. Why do I use red terracotta and not concrete? Because I found that the red terracotta, it's closer color to the red that was used in Star Wars Republic ships. And the red concrete is just a very primary red color. It's just very, very bright, too bright for my purposes. Down here, I used red nether brick because I needed red slabs. And so I made everything red nether brick. And it looks good on small scale. I don't think it would look good on a large scale. And also it's very expensive. I literally had to make another wart farm. You can see it down there just for this. That looks so much better with the red stripe. I'm really glad we added that. Chat, do you want to flyby? Specifically with shaders. This song is good for flying. This place looks so good with shaders on. Everyone immediately says yes. That looks epic. Oh yeah, this is gonna look so good when we have the other engines in. We always have to do at least like 3 flybys each stream, just for fun. The Architects looks really nice with shaders on, especially because it's fully done. It looks really cool. I got turned off, it's laggy. Probably until I get a better graphics card. But they're kind of just not in stock anywhere. But the resource packs I use, you can do ! resource packs to see what I use. You can find like just one of my vanilla tweaks. It's just a custom thing. You like build your own resource pack, so it's kind of got personalized things. And I use Philza's netherite texture pack, which you can find on this Twitch page. Why is this like... I have to see how I built this on this side. It's actually a little bit tricky to mirror because it's an annoying pattern. Am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this right. Let me check. Pretty sure. Yeah, we're doing that right. For now. I just have to get this bump out area done. Where it goes out by a block. I think it goes out like right here. Yeah. And then I just know it bumps out around the entire thing, so that's easy enough. What is this? This looks... Why is this... I don't know, something looks odd here. The terracotta bumped out. Oh well. So we're on this level. Why is this so confusing to try to build? Why is this confusing me so much? I don't know. 2, 3, 4. I think it started over here, and then this got moved like that. There we go. I think I got it. And obviously this part's gonna be red terracotta down here, going all the way down. So I don't actually know. I don't think I have enough red terracotta. Meaning we're gonna have to go mine some. Just got here. What did you miss? You missed us just working on this side. We're gonna actually work on the storage system once I'm done building the wall that I'm building now. Although I may have to go mine some terracotta. I'll check. I might have like a shulker box of it, but I've used a lot of it like recently, so it's likely that I'm out, which is a bit annoying. This is a chunky build indeed. I am playing on basically Minecraft, yeah. This build is very chunk. It's a high chunk chart level. 4 terracotta, yes. Excellent. Time to go find whatever dregs of terracotta I have left lying around. The last ditch effort to not go mining right now. There's a chance there might be some here. Let me just make sure there's nothing in my shulkers. I should probably cook a bunch of that cod now that I have a super smelter. Okay, there's like a very small amount of terracotta here. That's honestly probably enough. I'm pretty sure that's enough. So let me just go grab some poppies from the iron farm, which is probably already filled up its storage system again. Because I have 3 chests. Yeah, it's like probably gonna overflow soon. I need to expand that. Actually, I just need to make a water stream that takes the output of it and like puts it somewhere useful. I haven't played Terraria, no. I have not. Red terracotta. No, I don't want to do that. I need my cyan terracotta. Okay. It wouldn't be the first time I've accidentally converted like actual useful types of terracotta and wasted dye, so I just want to be careful before I go just accidentally converting stuff and wasting cyan dye. Realistically, what I'm wasting there is just cactus and blue flowers. And if you extrapolate it even farther, I'm wasting bone meal and cactus. Because I use bone meal to make the blue flowers. When did I make the second engine? I did that off camera. It took about as long as it did the first time. By the way, guys, nothing here has been done outside of survival. There's literally, like, there's no one has perms for, like, cheats or anything on the server except for the owner. Like, what's the thing to try and switch? I forget what it is, like the command that makes you switch, but there's no perms to switch or anything. So everything that you see has been done in survival, fully legit. I just didn't want to spend like another entire really long stream building the same thing that we did before. So I just figured I'd do it off camera. I can't tell if this is the right level. I think it needs to be higher. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow, same time. Yep. Tuesday and Wednesday at 12 p.m. is when I start. When me and are the boys. Oh, okay, I'm getting the stroke reading that. Me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans. That was a funny meme. Did I do this right? Yeah, that goes out diagonally. And that goes up 1 additional block. Good. I'm so glad that they changed the crouch height so you can place 3 blocks when you're crouched. For such a long time, you could only place 2. Like, I think it was... I don't know what version changed the crouch height. But it was very, very helpful. You had a stroke writing that? Bruh, 1.14, alright. I thought it was like 1.14 or 1.13 or something like that. Alright, there's a little bit more red that goes here. I hate zombies. Flame is and fire aspect are often just annoying. That's why I don't have fire aspect on my sword. And I don't have knockback. That's a little bit for different reasons. For creeper killing and skeleton killing. It's a nightmare. Hello, zombie. I'm about to spleef this zombie and... Oh my god, you're... Go away. Luckily, by the time they hit me a few times, they just die immediately in one hit because of thorns. It's convenient. How long will this take you? A long time. It's a long project. But I'm not trying to finish it fast. I'm not trying to, like, finish it at a certain time or anything. I finish it when it's finished. I take the advice of Gandalf, where he said in Lord of the Rings, it was like in, like, regarding him being late or something to, I think it's like Bilbo's birthday or something. He's like, a wizard always arrives exactly when he means to, and I will finish this exactly when I mean to. Me when my mom forces me to do optional work. No. Thank you for subscribing. That was very much appreciated. Now we can just fill this in with stone. Excellent. Thank you for these subscriptions. Ah, that's a creeper. Can you just get out of here? Cease. I don't know if I hit both of them. No, I didn't. I hit one of them twice. Ah, baby zombies, there's two of them. This is getting out of hand. No, there are two of them. Cease. Cease. Well, good, you died of fall damage. Get out of here. No, it won't be 15 years. It'll be several months. Okay, so this bumps out, but slopes up like here. I think, yes, I think so. Perhaps. I actually am not sure. Yeah, that looks right. We good, I think. So I can just add several layers onto this and then increase it by 1 block every time this goes up. That is our pattern. Quite simple. Pretty easy to follow. Love my redstone tutorials, really. Let's see. You really help. Thanks. Well, thank you. I'm glad to be of service. I haven't made one in a while. I might make a tutorial on my flying machine doors. Because it's not quite a few people have asked for that. So I might make one on that. I think that'd be cool. It's so hard to tell if this is right. Let me go over here. I think it is. That's 4 blocks up. This is 4 blocks up. Yep. Oh no, I'm almost out of cod. Luckily I have some pork chops. Because I killed a bunch of hoglins while I was just wandering down the nether. I actually have a lot more than this, but it's uncooked. It's almost like I have a super smelter that I could cook it incredibly easily in. I can demonstrate my super smelter shortly when we run out of cod. Because it is very satisfying. I'm just gonna see nothing but flushed emojis the entire stream, aren't I? This is just how it's gonna be, chat. Are we really doing this? Is this really necessary? No, skeleton! I'm gonna get some torches and light this area up. Once we are done building this wall. I'm gonna spam torches, even though I hate spamming torches. Yep, flushed emoji, yep. Bro. Oh my god. I made the super smelter off camera as well because I started making it last stream. I dug out the area. I can show you guys like how it works if you want. It's actually pretty simple. It's a really easy design though. Here, have cookies. Oh goody, something that's not the flushed emoji. A rare sight in these lands. Where do you find inspiration for your bases? I am an unoriginal person, meaning that I often have difficulty coming up with original ideas, and most of my bases, like this one, oh, invisible spider, F, they are inspired by, or like directly a copy of something that already exists. In this case, I'm building something, I see those particles, I'm building something that exists in Star Wars. So that's kind of where I get inspiration. I either get inspiration from other people's things, or from just like a piece of media like Star Wars. Okay, can you stop? Just a zombie just spawned right in front of my face. How's this go? Is this any different? Question mark? I don't think so. That's like this. Actually, I'm. Oh, I didn't bump this out. Are you kidding me? And I moved my beacon. Because if it were still over down there, I might have my haste too. I was so confused, and I realized I didn't bump this out. That's annoying. It's fine, we can break it. It's not that much. At least Nightbot's like actually doing something for once. Sometimes it just kind of doesn't do much. I mean, it always reliably posts the links and stuff that I have on the timer of like half an hour. Society, if people stopped using the flush emoji, be like... There we go. Now we're back on track. I don't want to fall off of here. That would be not very epic. How fast can we place these blocks? I actually might have to go into creative and check out build palettes, because I'm going to kind of have to do some interior decorating today when we work on the storage system, because I need to have like a hallway and stuff, so we might pop into creative mode. And I'll talk about my idea for the decorations slash just block palettes. So I've mentioned them before, and I think you'll like them. I have some good ideas. I don't know if I did this right. This is difficult to tell. It's showing like it's what it looks like. Okay. And I guess this is where it slopes inward. I suppose so. We are very nearly done. Oh good, I'm not gonna run out of stone. That would have been slightly awkward if I'd run out of stone. Oh, by the way, chat, there will be a video Not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. That is very epic. I've been working on it for a long time. I'm having to edit it now. There is about 345 gigabytes of raw footage that I have to enter or edit. That's not a joke. That's not an exaggeration. That's an exact amount. So you can imagine it's taking me a while to edit. I've started editing it. There's a lot that I have to do. But I think it'll be pretty cool when it's done. I think you'll like it. It's a video I've been working on for a long time. Come on. Yes. Grindstone block clutch confirmed. When you watch while doing homework. I mean, if you can concentrate, then I guess why not? But seriously, though. There are only 2 that go here. Let me see what I did on the other side. Oh joy, I'm gonna have to go into my rocket box and use more of my precious rockets that I have very few of. Need to add an extra grindstone over here, I think. Alright, chat, I think we've finished what we need to finish for building stuff right now. This looks really cool, especially from the outside, although I have no rockets left. I'm gonna have to grab some more. And I have 1 cod. Okay, let's go use the super smelter. If a stranger offers you cookies, like what probably you were taught when you were little, like pretty much every kid was hopefully taught not to offer, like, accept stuff from strangers. Hopefully every kid would be taught that. Pork chops, 53. Epic. Alright guys, super smelter demonstration. It's actually pretty simple. Not just saying that, it's not actually that complicated. This system right here loads exactly 32 items from this chest into the minecart with hopper. Conveniently, each tick that you like to change with this increases the amount of items by 2. So like each time I do that, it will load 2 more items. So you can get pretty darn exact. There's 32 furnaces. Minecart goes across. It puts 1 item into every furnace and then goes back. And it picks up another 32. By the time that it gets back, all of the items that we're smelting are already done and they're being dispensed with little like auto dispensers down there. You can see the target block. And it just repeats itself, and it'll just automatically turn off when there's no items because I have a comparator running from this chest down to the powered rail that this thing is sitting on. And so when it's empty, it'll just automatically just turn off. Now, when I put this in here, because it has to go through hopper, it's not going to load 32 immediately in. But the next batch should be 32. So you'll see that it sends that off. But there definitely won't be 32, because it didn't have time to put all 32 in there. But by the time it comes back for another load, there'll be 32. And you'll see every single furnace, or hopefully every single furnace, will be lit. Yep, every single furnace. And all the items, they just get dispensed by these droppers. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them. And there we go, now it's empty, and that's the last of the pork chops. So it's really fast and convenient for smelting stuff. Especially like large quantities of things. And the great thing is it's connected to an automatically harvesting bamboo farm. So it just constantly refills itself. Never have to worry about like player input. That actually looks so cool. Even though it's not done. And it's missing engines. I'm excited for tomorrow's live stream where we work on the engines. Let's see, what is chat saying? Not helpful, rotten flesh. Alright, so the question is, do we go into creative and test out some block palette designs here? I'm thinking we kind of need to. because I need to actually have like a hallway that looks good. I need to figure out exactly what level I should put the chest at. I don't think there's any reason not to build it at this level, but I'm not gonna have the floor be stone. Like, we're just not going to. So, chat, I think we're going to creative for a little bit. Not very long. It's not going to take a huge amount of time, but we are doing something important. We'll be establishing the overall hallway design for the majority of the Venator. So it's pretty important. Gotta bounce to work. See ya. Alright, well, hopefully it goes well at work, Army Boy, and we'll see you later. Alright. Still don't want to spoil stuff. Don't worry, I'm actually going to remember to switch scenes. There we go. I've been guilty of forgetting to switch scenes before. Oh yeah, chat, these are the other engines that are going to get added. I have these in creative. They're already designed. Is my game crashing? Okay, there we go. But yeah, these are the other engines that are going to get added. I designed them like last week in a live stream. Looking pretty cool. You can see that this is the second largest engine and it's half the size of that. Realistically, it's literally just that, but cut in half. Basically, just that part's just gone and a few modifications. Anyways, hallway design. Let's not get distracted by other stuff. Alright, so I know I'm having sea lanterns. I'm going to show you this little design trick that I've been like talking about for a while now, with sea lanterns and iron bars. I'm going to actually look up a picture of the hallway for Venators as well in a moment. But this is a trick, a design trick that I've in mind for a while. Does that not look very close to what the lights look like in Star Wars Star Destroyers and other ships like the Death Star? It's kind of got the vertical rectangles and the white light behind it. This is what I've been talking about. That's what our lights are going to look like, set into the wall. So that's what I've been planning for a while. I need to actually pull up a, like, interior picture. Venator, Star, Destroyer, interior, hallway. I need a picture of a hallway. Come on, I know we've seen hallways before in the Clone Wars, like, constantly. Yeah, so that's really close. That's what we're going to be using. Venator, Star Destroyer, hallway. Why is there like no decent pictures when they've literally like shown hallways in every single Clone Wars episode? Why? Kind of a bruh moment. So the floor, it's a dark color. It's a dark gray. And it's almost reflective. So the floor is going to be dark gray. In other words, I have a pretty big range of blocks I could choose from. I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, thank you for the $20, Austin. Let me see what your message says. My son and I really enjoy watching your progress. You inspired us to build our own mega base. Thank you. Well, that's awesome to hear. I'm glad that I've been able to inspire you. And thank you for the 20. That's very much appreciated. Alright, I have a better inventory. So, concrete. I don't think we're gonna do black concrete. That's a little bit too dark. I'm not like for sure keeping cyan terracotta either. Black concrete I don't think is gonna work. So often how I choose build palettes is I just scroll through every single block and look for colors. The very first thing I do when choosing palettes is I look for block colors, and then I look for textures after colors. Netherite blocks honestly would look so good just used even a little bit, but obviously we can't use them really. Such a shame. It's such a good texture. Dark gray concrete is probably what we're gonna use realistically, but I kind of want to have there be a pattern, because there is a bit of a pattern on the floor in places from what I can see. So yeah, dark gray concrete looks like it's what we're gonna be doing. Black stone. I think we might actually use blackstone as a pattern. So realistically, a hallway would probably be like, a small one would be 5 blocks wide. So let's experiment here. I'm just gonna use this for now. Not sure if we're gonna actually use that as our wall block, but we'll see. Lodestone, if you could make them less expensively, I would use them more. They're really nice looking. What's just a basic pattern we could do? So that looks really good with the concrete, in my opinion. Do we want it down the middle? No. I think if we were to do it, it would be in strips, not just going down the entire middle. That doesn't look good. Grimestone would look amazing for a lot of things in the Venator, for sure. I'm still mildly annoyed that it's not going to be out soon enough. That looks good. Oh, wait, there's one thing I forgot about. What's it called? I always forget the name of this block. Oh, it's smithing table. Oh, chat. Which do you prefer? Smithing tabletop? Or polished blackstone? I do one of these. We might do andesite for the walls, but for the floor, should we do this? Blackstone or smithing table? Lots of people saying smithing table. That looks really cool. I almost forgot about this block. Okay, we're doing smithing table. Let me just try the middle one more time. I think that's too much. Yeah, that doesn't look good. That's too much. So we've got the floor down, which is a really good thing. We need to get the walls. What should the walls be? The walls are going to be a lighter color than the floor. And it looks like in some places there's definitely small, like, how do I describe this? Let me just show you. There's bits like this where it has stairs and it kind of forms slopes like that. There's small areas like that every so often. But the thing is, there's not any good stairs. Let's try andesite. I feel like it's going to be too light. Gray. Let's get a few things that I might use. Terracotta's too brown. I'm thinking something like one of those 3 blocks for the walls. Right, these things would be like by doors or blast doors. By the way, I am going to have working blast doors. Just something that I think will be interesting just for fun. We are going to have working blast doors that can open and close because I think it would look really cool. Polished andesite, I'll give it a try. Because it has to look good. It has to look good with this. I feel like it's going to be too light. And I don't know how frequently to have lights either. Let me just try. Let's just try one full side here. That looks kind of light. That's way too bright in my opinion. And that doesn't look good with that. I'm thinking likely cyan terracotta. Because it's in the gray color scale that we're looking for. But it's not too bright. And it's not a really busy texture. Andesite's a busy texture if you look at it. Like, there's a lot of variation in it. Normal stone, I think, will still be too bright. Now that looks good, I think, but it's a little bit plain. Let me check the pictures I'm looking at. I think cyan terracotta, it's some to some extent, but I kind of want to have like one more block because that's just it's too flat. I agree. There needs to be something to break up the flatness. It does in my pictures I'm looking at look like there's a border at the bottom. It's difficult to tell, but it does look like there's a dark border. I don't know. What does that look? Does that look any better? Do a pattern, bump some areas in or out. I can just try with like the stairs. The stairs are gonna end up being andesite. Let me see. Let me scroll through and look for something that would be good. Oh, I have an idea. I don't know if this would look any good, but what about the back texture of blast furnaces? That's not bad. Actually, I really like that. Underneath these, we're for sure doing blast furnaces above and below the lighting areas. There's not like one individual picture I'm looking at. I just searched Venator Star Store hallway and went to Google Images. Okay, so that looks good like that. Let me remove this. I'm for sure having that above and below the lighting areas. I guess I should determine just how tall the hallways are going to be as well. They're not very tall in any of the pictures, but they're kind of like square. I don't know. We like the blast furnace. Maybe you can try concrete powder. True. Concrete powder. Concrete powder. It is lighter. Oh, chat. That already looks... I think that looks a lot better already. What if we made it just... Let me just try all of it concrete powder. Just start. I think I really like that. What do you think? What do you think, chat? It's annoying. It fell. Ooh, I think it's gonna need one other type of block with it, but it looks better than the cyan terracotta in my opinion. What do we think? I think I like that. I would keep it all powder. I'll try all of it powder. The only place I actually think it might like need an accent block is down here because there is a darker patch. Cyan on the bottom, I'll try. Because it's definitely different at the bottom. That looks better, I think. We just want to avoid making it too busy because it would be possible to make it too busy at a certain point. I mean, the spacing of the lights here, it's arbitrary. It could be closer. Looks way too sandy. Sign at the bottom is good. Yeah. Terracotta looks better, more clean, I'd say. That's true. It's just the perfect color. If it weren't quite so sandy, like you said, it would be perfect, I think. Let me just take a little scroll through here. If only this weren't bedrock, this is a really nice... It's a texture pack that does that, but that looks nice. But it's bedrock. Not helpful. At all. Try blast furnaces on the bottom. Add wool. Try buttons. Wool is gonna look even busier. Okay, so I think we're for sure good with sticking with wool at the bottom. Because it's definitely a darker color. Not as dark as the floor, but it's a darker color at the bottom. I'm happy with the wool. It's just, what do we put here? Maybe basalt. We could try. I think basalt's gonna be a bit too bright. It's gonna be so busy looking, even the polished basalt. I'll just... Nah, it's gonna be too busy. Let me just see. I'm looking just for color. That's literally all I'm looking for. And just point shulker box. No. Imagine we just built the walls out of shulker boxes. That'd be amazing. If only I could use netherite. I wonder, how's this? Blackstone's a weird block. Observer sides. That's cool looking. I kind of like this. Okay, so I want to get a ceiling. I'm going to have the ceiling be made out of slabs. I think. Maybe not. It's actually hard to tell. What does the ceiling look like? The ceiling just looks like the same as the floor. So realistically, I want the ceiling in most hallways, except for major ones, to be 3 blocks tall. Chad, do you think it should be 3... Blast furnace instead of smithing tables? We could... I'm gonna use blast furnaces in some places, but I think I prefer the smithing table. 3.5, 4 tall. I'll try 3.5, and I'll use like stone slabs or something. Slab. Let's try blackstone. Let's try stone. And if this still doesn't like look that good, I can go to 4 blocks tall. I mostly just don't want like that part of the blast furnace, like with the little the squares to be seen. It looks a little bit weird. Actually, you know what we could do? Why are you... There we go. It's just there's already... I'm a little bit hesitant about the stone because there's already so much stone throughout the rest of the ship. That's the only thing. What are we building? If you're just getting here, we're designing hallways for the Venator, because I actually am at the point where I need that. I really like 3.5 blocks tall, I think. Let me build the other side, just so I can look at both sides at once. And we'll see what it looks like here. We're getting close to a design that I think will be good. We're close. We've got the floor done, for one thing. And we got the walls. I think probably where we're gonna keep them. They look pretty good how they are. Put sea lanterns on ceiling, maybe. Not stone. Let me just like fill in this whole thing. I don't like that being andesite. Stairs. What if we did stone brick on the ceiling? Just even strips of stone brick. Okay, I prefer those stairs, I think. And I think I'm happy with it being 3.5 blocks tall. I don't think 4 is going to be good. I think that's going to be too tall. Alright, so this is kind of what it would look like. Oops. Actually, no. It doesn't have the sea lanterns. What do we think? The ceiling looks so flat. Stone bricks could be too busy. I think I like the walls. What do you guys think? I think the walls look pretty decent where they are. Smooth stone. I think that's too bright. We have the option to go black stone for the ceiling. This will be the interior. Yeah, that's what we're working on now. I'm in my creative world for stuff. Walls are cool. Stone not good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That looks a little better. Smooth andesite. In the middle, make it a slab higher. Okay. It's very flat. That might solve the flatness problem. Okay, that looks a lot better. I like that already. Wait, so is that like that? I don't want, there's no lights in the ceiling, so we're not doing lights in the ceiling. It's better a slab higher. I'm just not sure if those blocks look good. Chat, should we try Blackstone? Should we take the leap? For anyone saying that's too wide, I have to make it a an uneven number of blocks wide, so we would have to go to like to 3 blocks, which is going to be too narrow for most cases. The stone is a bit too bright, yes. Okay, we'll take the leap. We'll try the Blackstone. This could look really bad. And I think if the Blackstone doesn't look good, we're just going to have to go to like 4 blocks tall. Because there's no other dark slabs, unfortunately. If there was like concrete slabs or something, or if we had Grimstone for slabs, that would be really nice. I don't know why, I just always, well actually I know why. Blackstone just always looks so busy in large quantities like this. It just looks so darn busy. Smooth, not really that smooth, to be honest. It's like, it's so rough looking. I don't think I like that. There's gonna be small hallways and large hallways, yeah. I tried Blackstone on the floor a while ago, and everyone said that they preferred smithing tables. So that's why we have it like that. I don't know, Chad, this I'm not a fan. Let me just remove these stairs. Replace them with Blackstone. You know, we could just go really basic and just make the ceiling the same as the floor if we wanted. It just wouldn't be 3.5. I really think the ceiling should just be like the exact same. And I can add decorative stuff to it, which would be fine. What's the bottom texture of this? Is it the same? No, it's that weird thing. I don't like the Blackstone. I'll add trapdoors in some places. Actually, we could do trapdoors. Let me just remove everything. I need to have a ceiling before I add trapdoors. Wait, is this is gray concrete? Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was cyan terracotta for a second. Nope. That looks so much nicer already. What if we had trapdoors above these? How would that look? I'm interested. Lever. Ooh. Oh, that might be good, guys. It might be good. What do we think? I might... Well, maybe not. What are we thinking, Chet? How's that look? Trapdoors as vents in the ceiling. We could put them in the ceiling. That also this also has like a dual purpose of covering up the weird part of the blast furnace in the back. Like a light gray concrete in the ceiling. Light gray, it's very light. I don't think that would match super well. Try trapdoors between the furnaces. Smooth andesite on the ceiling. I know, if concrete slabs were a thing, then we'd be done by now. Is there anything like weird but fancy we could use? Are there any dark gray walls other than Blackstone? Nope. Blackstone is just such a busy texture. It's just annoying. That's the problem. Ancient, or not ancient, but blocks in netherite would look pretty cool. But, yeah. The hallway is dark. Yeah, we need vertical slabs. Yep. Coal blocks. That would be probably too dark. Smooth stone slabs. Another light gray concrete. A lot of people are saying smooth andesite. I'll try it. I don't think it's gonna look super good. I also actually like it being 4 blocks tall. What if we did just a strip, like a trim, so it's not just so dark? Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. What we thinking? That's not actually that bad. That lightens up the area a lot. We could try stone bricks as well, just normal stone bricks. Nether brick. I don't really want to go for the red color palette too much for this. That looks pretty decent. I like that a lot, actually. A lot of people are saying that it looks good. I think we may have a winner here, guys. Should try normal acacia logs. I think that would be too busy. I'll just... Oops, nope. I don't... No, that's not a good gray color for this palette. Lots of people are saying that looks good. I think we might be good. Blast furnaces on top. Oh, wait. Oh no. I say oh no because we have another choice ahead of us. Chat. Forgot that this bottom texture exists. Which do we prefer now? No, let me grab some water while you guys are looking at that. What are we thinking about this? Let's see. If you prefer blast furnace type 1, if you prefer andesite type 2. Let's see how many votes we can get. One for blast furnace, 2 for andesite. Okay, I've seen literally 1, 2, 2 twos, mostly ones. I think blast furnace just looks so good. I think it's 1. Yup. That's literally the easiest way to do polls. Okay, that looks really good. The middle is... I don't know about the middle yet. You guys mentioned like vents in the ceiling. Actually, I have an idea. This is actually something that I thought of a long time ago that I wasn't... that's going to be difficult to incorporate. This might work out better than I expected. I'm just going to try something and I'm going to block it off so it's dark in here. And I'll show you or tell you what I'm doing in a sec. I'm just going to completely block this off. Just with this block here. I don't care what. It's just for the sake of show. So we also see what the light level looks like, because we need to make sure we don't have like mob spawns in here. That's something we have to be aware of. This is the lightness level that we have. Oh, okay, can you not spam? I'm not gonna put andesite on the floor, no. It looks good. It does look like a Venator hallway. Now, my only question is, what would happen? What would happen if all of the lights were out? Because this is something I've been thinking about. I don't know, it might be too difficult to do just because of how many pistons you would need for this. Since we're not using redstone lamps that you can just power or depower. This might... Ooh. So chat, you know how like in the movies and stuff, whenever there's like some kind of emergency or something, the red lights turn on or the ship gets damaged, normal lights turn off, and then there is just the red lights. I wanted to simulate that using redstone torches so it creates a red light, but that's kind of dim. There's got to be a way I can make the torch farther down without messing with this. Oops, nope. What if we did that? It doesn't look bad set down. It actually, I think it looks better. So it looks like it's coming out of the vents. Ooh, yes, yes. Now the only way that this would actually work is if I had pistons that would shove the lamps over and just replace them with something else. That would be a lot of work, but that would look really cool. I think, Chad, I think we did it. I think we have a hallway design. I'm happy with this. I'm just gonna replace these, but I think we're good. The thing is, you're not even gonna notice those redstone torches or the light that they produce when normal lights are on, so it's almost like they're not gonna be there, because I was like, oh, I'd have to have a way to turn them off and turn them on again. It's like, no, we don't even need to do that. That's just excessive. But again, that still has the problem of having to have pistons pushing like all of these out of the way to turn lights off. That might be too much. We did try basalt, and it's too busy. The texture is just too busy for our purposes. Alright, Chad, I think we're going back to survival. I think I'm happy. Oh wait, it doesn't even go to single player. I don't have to spoil anything. Never mind. We good. We ready to build. We ready to do the thing. I'm gonna go sleep. I actually have a bed here. In the middle of nowhere. Just gonna move it over here. Intersections will be a little bit different, and that's only a 5-block wide hallway. There'll be wider hallways, probably smaller hallways, and whenever there is one, it's just gonna be an adaptation, or not an adaptation, an adaptation. Biology, sorry. Yeah, there's just gonna be an adaptation of that existing design to make it smaller or bigger. Is it netherite block? Time to go make our hallways out of netherite. Sounds like a plan, guys. Want to watch me mine netherite for the next 3 years? Because we could. No. Alright, let's get building. I need to get some materials. We can actually build storage system stuff now. I'm going to need a boatload of hoppers and chests. Conveniently, I mined like 10, maybe, I think I mined like 10,000 dark oak logs. And probably a similar amount of oak logs. So I have all the wood and all the iron. The 3-year stream pog. Oh, goodbye, zombie. I guess I had the extra electro gliding damage. Okay, so let's see what we already have. Some of this stuff I already have. Like I already know. Let's see. So I have stuff for concrete already. I don't know if I have more dye. That's the only thing. I already have concrete, so that's good. I don't have to like worry about that. I didn't use any sanitary cut, I don't think. I have 4 ink stacks. Oh wait, I have a stack of black dye. We're good. I need blast furnaces. I need iron bars, sea lanterns. Need a bunch of stuff. Alright, I'm not going to fill up my inventory because I have to go craft stuff and make stuff, so we're going to go do that, I think. Netherite arc, ah yes. Indeed. Let's go grab iron. I have an endless amount of iron. This is iron blocks, by the way. Let's see, I think there's useful stuff down here, I don't remember. Well, there's stuff for chests and hoppers, which I'm not going to worry about right now. Time to use my super smelter, probably, to make tons of smooth stone. And I'm going to have to drain, like, most of my cobblestone to make furnaces. Oh, no. No, furnaces are so expensive. Thought there was a... Wait, that has cobblestone in it. I'm stupid. Never mind. Wow. Takes so much cobble. just to make a stack of furnaces. We're gonna make like 2 stacks. Yikes. Oh yeah, that's completely full, and I just put shulkers over here. Because I'm completely out of space. Bro. Full shulkers. I'm gonna have to mine out stuff with Silk Touch pickaxe. Not Silk Touch, with Fortune. So that I can get more cobble. Literally just for making furnaces and droppers and observers. Yikes. Okay, I have enough iron. We're gonna make a bunch of iron bars. That should be good for now. I think. I'm gonna grab a shulker box to start loading stuff up with. Add to the shulker monster. Seems like a good idea, guys. Yes, guys. You should build this on 2v2t. No, because it would immediately get destroyed. Opens F3. Oh no, I've doomed myself. We're gonna smelt a bunch of stone. And just to make this really fast, I'm just gonna put it right into the chest. Is this thing harvested recently? I think it has. The way this works is the clock is really long. It's completely frozen during daytime, meaning it only runs at night. So already half the time it's not running because of this daylight detector. And when it is running, it's slowed down by this thing. So it looks like it will harvest this next night, assuming no one sleeps. Actually, I'm the only one online, so never mind. I think there's a cooldown between how fast you can like do command things, so that's probably why, because it just did a command, or it did something. Because it was working earlier. Okay, what else do I need? I can grab more gray wool from here, because my sheep farm, half of it produces gray wool. Half the sheep are dyed gray. Okay, we're gonna go to my guardian farm. I want to see how many sea lanterns I have. I have them in like a bunch of different places. I don't remember if there's any in here. There's some in here. And I think there's some up top. I'm just gonna try and consolidate them because it's so annoying. I kind of have them spread out all over the place. Sea lanterns, yes. I don't remember if I put them... I don't need any of that. There's tons of that stuff in my guardian farm. Let's go craft some more. Don't worry, I won't forget to go collect that stuff. I'll be back before 5 minutes from my super smelter. It's very dark down here, but conveniently, literally no other hostile mobs will spawn in the radius of an ocean monument. Actually, there may not be a ton of stuff because I crafted a lot of sea lanterns recently. Yeah, there's enough for like 1 stack. Need an AFK here. And there should be more off top. I mean, I don't need like a massive amount of them right now. I'm just gonna like collect them, put them all in one spot. And that's why I built the Guardian farm as my first large farm. Oh yeah, there's a lot of sea lanterns there. More sea lanterns. I have a lot of them. Alright, let's go collect our output. Should download connected sea lantern texture pack. That's the thing. Is it like vanilla tweaks? Because if it is, I probably will get that. Sea lanterns are my favorite building block. Like, I used a bunch of them here. Ah, yes. Give me all of the smooth stone. Let's just craft this up while we're here. Oops. Wrong one. Which one has iron? Yeah, I really like sea lanterns. The funny thing is I only discovered somewhat recently that they're animated. I've played Minecraft for a very long time and I had no idea they were animated until like a couple months ago. Not even kidding. It's on Planet Minecraft. Ah. Okay, apparently I need like a stack of iron blocks. Good grief. This is actually much more expensive than I thought. Like, I don't care. I have plenty of iron, but geez. That's just waiting for stuff to get put in it. Okay, there's already other materials waiting for us up there that I can get. Oh shoot, I need to put this in. I don't have carrying an axe on me unless I'm actually doing stuff. They are animated, yeah, chat, look at this. Apparently I'm not the only one. Look at that, see, it's just very, very faint. So are lanterns. Lanterns are animated as well. I didn't mind the iron. I have an iron farm over there. And it's extremely busted. It just produces tons of iron. The funny thing is it's only at 3/5 full capacity. Yeah, I just kind of blew your minds. That's how my mind was a couple months ago. When Fozzen pointed out that they were, when they were animated, I was so surprised. They've been in the game for so long, and I never knew they were animated. That's the funny thing. Let me get the concrete. Oh wait, I need smithing tables. That's the last thing I'm missing. I don't need a ton of them because they're only like a little bit on the floor. I need wood. Actually, I have everything. Why did I go down here? I have literally everything I could need in my shulker box. I have an entire shulker box of logs and iron blocks. There was no reason for me to go down there. Let's see. How many... Realistically, I don't want to make a ton. Smithing table, thank you. We should probably make a little bit more than that. Probably. Now I've got everything, and I can expand the monster even more. Actually, I need to make concrete powder. But luckily, I have enough dye here to do some stuff. Gray concrete powder now. Maybe now, I've said that so many times, we might be able to do something. I think I kind of have to fly when the song is going, though. This is such a good song, especially for flying. Well, I guess my bamboo farm's not harvesting tonight. And I didn't have to sleep, that's what I was going to do. Let's look at it from really far away for a sec. That looks awesome. It's gonna be even better when the engines, all of them, are done. Which will be tomorrow on that stream. And it immediately starts raining. If it's raining, guys, I might die doing this, but it'll be 100% worth it. I will have no need of rockets. Chat, ready to go fast. Oh yeah, this is so fun to do. Look how fast that is. Zoom. I'm not gonna die. Let's see if I can go through the hangar. Do a barrel roll. I technically am every time I activate this thing. Alright, we'll stop flying like a maniac before I die. It's so easy to die. That's so satisfying. Alright, so let me recount this again. It was like 7 blocks for the item sorters I was gonna do. So I need to find out how much room the hallway is gonna be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That can't be right. Oh yeah, it's like this. So for a small portion of it, it's 3 blocks wide. But when it gets to out here, it's 5 blocks wide. This is one of my favorite songs. At least on my stream playlist. I know, it's been so long since it rained on stream. Like, actually forever. It's been ridiculous. It's so nice I don't have to waste rockets, though. It's very nice. So, we'll start here. I think I need... Get my shulker boxes. I have so many of them on me. That one's empty. Great concrete for the floor. I think that'll be good enough for now. Come on. Get into my number 9 slot. Okay, so here, 5 blocks. In other words, we copy the exact design that we just did in creative. But 3 blocks is going to be a little bit different. Someone just like, oh no, we're never going to financially recover from this, no. Could not handle the mega zoom. Please make accurate corridors. We just spent like 20 or 30 minutes in creative designing a corridor design, which looks pretty good, I think. Turned out pretty nicely. So, let's see here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about lighting. It's going to have to be a little bit wonky because the walls are partially going to be like chests. So it's going to be a little bit weird, unfortunately. Not necessarily in a bad way, it's just going to be different. This is, by the way, the functional part of the Venator. This is the functional part, so we'll have to take that, just remember, I dropped literally the only piece of cyan terracotta that I have. What a shame. I noticed that you can only riptide if you're directly under the sky. Like if you're under something like the Venator, I can't riptide, which is weird. When you zoom with spyglass and optifine, imagine if you could do like both at the same time. That'd be so funny. All right, smithing tables. So we're gonna try to have, actually, yeah, this will be fine. We're gonna have lights here. The chests are not gonna go immediately to the wall because this is where it transitions to a 3-block corridor. So this is like in a small corridor that we're gonna have. Which will give us an opportunity to design it. It's just gonna be a scaled down version of what we already did. I need sea lanterns, I need iron bars, need wool, we need a lot of stuff. My inventory is gonna immediately get filled up. I already know it. It's just, it is inevitable. I need blast furnaces. I need like one of everything. Literally. Let's see, we had wool down here. And it was 4 blocks tall. Imagine if the rain turned concrete powder into concrete. That would be annoying. And then it was 3 blocks in between the lighting areas. But the thing is, we can't actually have that because there are chests here. So it's going to be awkward. I actually am going to have to go get the chests. I'm making a sorting system, yeah. So basically, it's my sorting / storage system. In other words, soon-ish, I'm going to be able to move into the Venator and actually live here, which will be a huge step. I'm quite looking forward to that day, which will be like, oh, maybe by Saturday or something. Probably Saturday stream. Type beans if Optifine zoom plus IRL binoculars. When you get binoculars and you use binoculars to zoom in on your monitor IRL, and then you optifine zoom, and then you telescope, spyglass, zoom at the same time. Infinite zoom, guys. Actually, why don't we get like NASA's telescope and look at the monitor, and then we optifine zoom, and then we spyglass zoom. You'll just be able to see like, you'll be able to see the individual pixels. Oh. No one person should have this much power. Okay, so this is actually going to be weird. I can't really build most of the hallway just because of the fact that it's chests. So I'm going to have to go grab chests. So the middle of this, oops, I did not mean to break that. The middle of this, it's blast furnaces. And I need iron bars, which I can make over here. Or not iron bars, I need trapdoors, iron trapdoors. And then I need levers. I think I have levers in my redstone shulker box. That's a big thing. Yep, I do. Thank goodness. For once, I actually have something useful in my redstone shulker box. It's rare, I know, but it does happen occasionally. So the chests, they're only 2 blocks tall. But I have to have some sort of block up here that will allow me to open the chest, which is irritating. Wait, I need to do myth busting. I don't actually know this. Sea lanterns are transparent, right? Does this say here? I never remember. I don't think it says. Can you open a chest if there's a sea lantern on top of it? Oh, you can. Okay, I'm gonna put a sea lantern over the chest because that'll just look cool, just for the coolness factor. Like I said, the functional parts of the ship, we start to sacrifice accuracy for functionality and coolness. You're wrong, you are creative. I mean, maybe sometimes. Maybe with small scale things. And then I can just do normal concrete powder. Yos. This is gonna look so cool. Hog. I don't think I want this because you see we could make it a 7-block hallway. I don't know if we should make voice crack. I don't know if we should make it a 7-block wide hallway. Just because we can. I might not. I don't really think we need to. We'll see though, because we could after this point. Like it goes to 5 blocks here, or 3 blocks. Sorry, here it's 5 blocks. I still want to have smithing tables every 3 blocks. That's 2 blocks. Immediately messes up the pattern. Bruh. And there goes our rain, Sedge. Not gonna be able to use the trident anymore. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna continue this just so it breaks up the endless amounts of gray concrete on the floor here. May as well make this go all the way out to where we would have to decide whether or not the hallway is gonna get expanded, because I could do it. I don't know if I want to though. We'll see. It seems kind of unnecessary. There's definitely going to be larger hallways than 5-block wide ones, but I don't know if we need that here. I am building Clone Wars hallways, so there will be wide ones toward the front of the ship, but like specifically, just so everyone knows, this part of the Venator is the functional part, meaning I'm building this with like prioritizing functionality for my storage system. That's my first priority here. And I'm still trying to make it fit the block paladin design. But I have to sacrifice some things for functionality. Like purely decorative areas of the ship, they're going to be like bigger hallways. But yeah. That is the plan. I'm gonna probably have to just go underground and just destroy a massive area just with a haste 2 beacon so that I can get tons of cobblestone and stone. And also redstone, because I'm running low on redstone and I'm gonna need a lot of redstone for all these sorting systems and other things. Apparently, redstone lamps are more expensive than I thought, and you need a lot of redstone lamps for here. And yeah, I know I could build a witch farm, but they're just so inefficient on servers. At least they can be, and they're just a huge pain to build. So yeah, I'm not probably gonna do that. It will be automatic, yeah. It's gonna have auto sorters. It's not the mega fancy ones, multi-item sorters. It's the simpler ones. Because I don't feel like trying to build a ton of multi-item sorters. They're so expensive and so time consuming. And I think the design that I made a tutorial on doesn't work anymore. I'm gonna add that to the title of the video that I did, probably. So I don't think it works, and I don't want people going there for something that doesn't work anymore. How much important parts of the build have you missed so far? I mean, I guess it depends on what you call important. Like, an important part, I guess, was the original engine, the first one that we built. And I have the other equivalent large engine done. But we're still pretty early on in the Venator build, overall. And if everyone's wondering, most of the space here, it's going to be taken up by the sorting system machines. Like, it takes up the exact amount of space that's here. And water streams. The cool thing is I am going to be able to have at least like 2 layers of this thing. So I could probably sort every item in the game if I wanted to. I don't think I'm going to need to. But I could if I wanted to. If I made like 2 or 3 layers. Like, I realistically probably could fit 3 layers. I'm thinking of doing 2, maybe. But we'll see. Not quite sure yet. Just gonna have to make a boatload of chests. Already have some in here. I have a ton of wood, guys. I can show you statistics, items. 10,000 dark oak logs and 6,000 oak, so I have plenty of wood. Let me grab some water. There we go. Yeah, so obviously hallways in non-functional parts of the Venator is not going to have chests for the walls. That's not going to be what it looks like. I should probably get my axe for this. We actually made a proper hallway design, and I just have to kind of make it scuffed for the sake of storage systems. Storage. Expensive chests, overly expensive chests that take so much wood. At least I have 10,000 dark oak logs at my disposal, plus 6,000 oak logs. How did that fall? I don't understand pickup mechanics sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't go into your inventory and it's like, no, I'm gonna fall and cost you an entire firework. Which wouldn't be a problem if I had a gunpowder farm. But like I said earlier, there's 3 farms that I could choose from to build next, one of them being the gunpowder farm. You're watching this on your laptop and the Clone Wars TV show on my TV. Excellent. Probably gonna end the stream soon. I have to go get lunch and do some other stuff. Once I finish this section of hallway, then we'll probably call it good for today. But we'll be back tomorrow, building engines. I don't know if we'll finish the engines, but we can build a lot of them. And like any that we don't finish, I'll just build off camera. I'll probably build like one of each. We'll see. But that's what we'll be doing tomorrow, streaming at the same time. Let's see, trapdoors every 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and smithing tables. For such a long time, I've been meaning to use smithing tables in a build, and I'm really happy to finally use them. I've been looking for a reason to use them for a really long time, just because they look nice. What time tomorrow? 12 p.m. EST. That's the time where almost, like, I always start streaming, pretty much. And there were iron trapdoors in the ceiling as well. Gotta make some more of them though. Luckily I have endless amounts of iron. At least the cool thing is that I actually have a use for this iron, because I could just be storing it in chests and doing nothing with it, but I much prefer actually using it for something. Like we are now. I need buttons, not buttons, I need levers. There we are. Because oftentimes I'd literally just end up storing the iron and doing nothing with it. 2, 3, 3, and 1 over there. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. And iron trapdoors in the ceiling. 3 blocks apart. When do I stream? I stream on Saturdays and Wednesdays and sometimes Tuesdays. Although I will not be streaming. Shoot, I'm not going to be able to stream this Saturday. I just remembered, sorry. Because I'll be out of town, like, driving that day. I'll probably stream Sunday instead. Wait, I had the trapdoors down here. Never mind. They're not set into the ceiling. I'm dumb. Yeah, so I'll probably be streaming Sunday, unfortunately. I have to go up there anyways to pick up trapdoors, it's fine. But normally it's on Saturday. Take this. And I think that's it for this hallway. It's very bright, which is good. No mob spawning. Obviously, we don't have any of the redstone in place. I don't have the water streams. I actually... Well, no. I don't think those levers should interfere with the hoppers. Chat, do you want to just go make like a massive amount of hoppers? And then end stream? Just go make like an endless supply of hoppers. We can make like a shulker box of them probably. And then we could just end the stream. Just after we make 1,000,000 hoppers. Because I'm going to need all of them. Just put all this away. Actually, I need chests. Let's see, I could actually... I don't need the redstone box. I don't need the trident anymore. Because it's no longer raining. We're just gonna go make a... Try to make a shulker box of hoppers. I needed a new shulker box. Bro. I think there's an empty one in my ender chest, so that should be good. Where did my water bucket go? I had a water bucket, now it's gone. I'm so confused. Oh well. Alright, so we need an entire shulker box of chests to start with. So we're gonna get a few dark oak logs. So how many do you get per craft? You get that. So every 2 stacks of logs, you end up with a full stack of chests. Oh boy. So this entire part of my inventory needs to be filled up with chests. Where is my chest that has all of the logs in it? It's around here somewhere. Actually, I might have moved some of them. I think I moved a lot of them into... Oh wait, no, here they are. Never mind. Give me all the logs. I don't want to get too many, because then it'll be hard to craft. Which is not helpful. Alright, crafting stream, guys. You'll love to see it. chest crafting stream moment. We're gonna have a full shulker box of hoppers, and it's gonna be amazing. No one person should possess such wealth. It's too much. No. Where is the chest? I already forgot where it was. Shoot. It's around here somewhere. When you don't have any labeling on the chests. Oh, it's right here. It's right there. You know, I originally hated on the recipe book, like when it first got out. I was like, oh, I just look up stuff on the wiki like an OG, and then and now that was a long time ago, by the way, like when it first got added. And now I'm just like, recipe book, very helpful for stuff like this. It just removes the amount of clicking you have to do. It's just helpful. So I no longer hate on it. Is everyone still just talking about beans? Is that just our current conversation at the moment? Is beans. Okay, where is the chest? It was this chest right here. Ah, no, I don't want to do that. No, no, no. Let's see if I can craft all of these without accidentally turning it into dark oak wood. That would be slightly awkward. Craft and stream. Oh joy, we're almost 2/3 of the way there. I'm gonna start loading that up so I have more room to craft. So this goes faster. All of that for only 3 stacks of chests. Chests are so expensive, along with trapdoors. Unnecessarily expensive, in my opinion. I mean, maybe the chest's kind of fair, but like at the same time, I still think trapdoors are way too expensive to craft. Chest. I think we've got most of what we need. We need 3 more stacks and 48. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so this is enough for 3 stacks. Any plans to build other ships? Not at the moment, but things can change. Currently, not at the moment, though. We'll see. Chat, look at how many chests. It's so powerful. That is 32. Do I have extra? No, I just want to make sure I didn't have extra in there or something. And this will give me 16 chests. Oh, it's so beautiful. A full shulker box of chests. Screenshot. Screenshot. Yes. I should just upload the screenshot to YouTube and immediately get 1 million subscribers. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure I read in the YouTube terms of service that that's what happens. Yeah, 6 planks for 2 trapdoors. It's like, what? Considering a trapdoor is like 1/3 of a block or something. Anyways, iron. There should be a keybind or like a keyboard shortcut or something to throw out all of the iron from your inventory at once, in my opinion. That would be very helpful. And now we convert all of these into hoppers. I mean, realistically, I'm gonna have to make like another shulker box of chests. Or at least a lot of chests, and not today, like not on stream, because I have to make chests, obviously. I don't just need hoppers. I'm actually tempted to leave 9 stacks of chests and then make 18 stacks of hoppers, because I actually think I need 3 hoppers per every row of chests. I don't know. it might be smart to not completely use every single chest. I don't know, we'll see. Iron farms are amazing, especially this iron farm design. It's so fast. I have gotten so much iron from it, and it's not even like maxed out. It doesn't even have all the villagers in it. It's got like 40 out of 60 or something. I actually don't even remember how many villagers are in it right now. I'll check. Definitely not all of them though. How many villagers? There's villagers in there, and here. Actually, it's got slightly more than half of the villagers. It's slightly more than halfway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just make 18 stacks of hoppers, so I leave myself some chests. So we'll just make these last two things. These last two stacks. Oh, come on, just give me the bit of iron I need. How much do I need? I don't think I need that much, but at least it's not too little. I know that much. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at that. So I have some chests, because I know I need more hoppers and chests. Actually, I don't know if I do. Actually, I'm wrong, because I think I need about 3 hoppers per chest row. But realistically, there's a full 4 chests per row if you look at it. So it was good to keep chests. I'm gonna have to make more chests eventually. Yeah. Oh well, it's like I'm not gonna like never use these hoppers. I probably will be using all of them, if not more. But yeah, I think we're gonna be ending stream here, guys. And yeah, we got a lot done. We established the hallway design, which is a big step. I'm very happy for that. Should we do a flyby? Flyby real fast before we end with shaders, as we do. Flyby, perhaps. We also built up the walls there. Tomorrow we'll be working on engines. What's a good song? There we go. What is chat saying? Come on, I just logged in. Well, I apologize if you just joined the stream, but we are going to be ending here momentarily after we do a flyby. It's kind of tradition at the end of the stream to see the progress that we have achieved. And it's actually sunset, I think. It's hard to tell with shaders on sometimes. Oh, you can see the sun rays through the hangar. That looked so cool. Please try steel lanterns and iron bars all the way up. I don't think so. We already... Like, that might be a good idea, but we already established the design. This looks so cool. Actually, I wonder what the hallway looks like. This is a hallway. Oh, the hallway actually looks pretty cool. I mean, this isn't the best representation of the hallway. If you weren't here when we were designing it, then you'll just have to see like a little bit later. I'm not going back to the creative world, but the modified hallway for storage looks pretty decent. That looks so cool. I love the sun rays. Oh, that looks insane. Probably blinding you guys. This looks insane. Yo. Oh, come on. Oh, well. Anyways. We got to see a little bit of sunset. Alrighty, we be ending now after our tradition of a flyby. Thank you guys for coming out today. How many viewers are we at anyways? I'm not sure what we peaked at. I have the viewer count hidden. I think I saw we were over 200 earlier, which is pretty pog. Thank you guys for the likes, and welcome new subscribers and Discord members. Thanks for the dono. It's very much appreciated. And I will see you guys tomorrow. There'll be a video, and we'll be streaming working on the engines of the Venator. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, guys, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. I've been Speed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!